I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm New York Fashion Week welcome to the stage, Elysian's publisher, founder, and film producer, Karen Floyd.
Good morning, New York, and welcome. Last night at the incredible Maribel, where is Maribel? There she is. A dear friend came up to me and she said, Karen, Elysian is a publication. You see the publication. And you have film. And you have an ecosystem of 8 million subscribers. And Karen, you have a newsletter. And you have done so very much, Elysian has. Let me ask you a question. What is Elysian? And I had 2 immediate thoughts that came to my mind. Did you all see the quote about ripples in the water? Did you see that? Let me ask you a question. If lots of ripples happen at the same time, what happens? Say that again? Wave, there you go. And if lots of waves happen at the same time, what happens? Change. Lots of ripples, lots of waves, lots of change. You got it? So when this woman asked me the question about Elysian, there were 2 thoughts that came to mind. The first thought is Elysian is as complicated and complex as what? Women. We are multifaceted. We are not an entity that you go to and you just want to learn about art or literature. We are about everything that women embrace and evolve, because our ethos is women inspiring. All right, you guys got to wake up for me. Come on. I want to hear a great big New York welcome. Say, good morning, New York. Good morning, New York. All right, that's so much better. So today is about change, and you're going to see there are 3 things that Elysian does. We connect women, we inspire women, we curate content, and we try to create change through philanthropy. And philanthropy has 5 sectors. These sectors are women, children, animals, the environment, and service. And why is that important? Because women are complex. Who said complex? Someone's listening. Thank you very much. Women are complex. So the first was to explain to you all that Elysian is a mirror to women. It is very, very multi-purpose, multifaceted. The second thought was to really talk about how grateful we are, and we're grateful for so many of you being here. But perhaps most of all is finding people that have big ideas, big visions. They're ripples. Because if you have lots of ripples that coalesce, what happens? Waves and change. And that's what Elysian stands for. So what you're getting ready to hear in just a minute is you're going to see these 5 sectors. Each of the sectors is going to be raising money for charities across the United States, and they're competing. And there will be 3 prizes at the end of this, and you all will all be a part of hopefully making some change. The gratitude that I have is to the people that are part of creating ripples. And at the top is DRC Ventures and the Root Brand. And the reason they are so significant is they too have a worldview and a purpose much bigger than themselves. And so the second half of today, you'll see their presentation of the 80 countries that they represent across the world, and each of the designers that represent these 80 countries. And it's quite a feat. We also have, for each of those 5 verticals, we have a sponsor. And again, little ripples, creating waves, creating change. And I'll start with children. There is this amazing artist that painted Annabelle, a giraffe. And Annabelle became multiple pages, and then the giraffe became a book, a children's book. And then the children's book became a second book, and a third book, and a fourth book. And then it became an animation series. So what was it? It was a ripple, creating a wave, creating change. That was children. For the animal section, it's Bill and Coo, supplements for animals. And they are across the world. Bill and Coo, remember that. For the women's section, it was Elipure, anti-aging, Regenescence. It is a product line that you will hear a lot about. Mercy Dupree, Clothier, environment. And last but not least, ISNS for service. So those are your 5 verticals. I'm going to jump off the stage, but I need to do a very big thank you to BioLite. BioLite also is a ripple, creating a wave, creating change. And there my friends telling me to hurry on. You can hear them. BioLite, you will hear a lot more about, but it is red light therapy. I'm curious, how many of you here use red light therapy? There you go. I've got about 4 in here. Red light therapy is the thing to do, and you'll hear in just a tad bit. Now I'm going to end with this. Lots of ripples create waves, create change. There are 3 ripples in this room that are so significant. I'm going to call them out, and they are our judges. And I'm going to begin with the most, if I say this wrong, please forgive me, the most photographed woman, I'm told, in the history of supermodels, and her name is Carol Alt, and this is her 2nd year here, and she is one of the most gracious and kind women. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Carol Alt. And then we have for the 2nd year, Consuela Vanderbilt. Consuela, as you all know, is a humanitarian, a songwriter. She's been noted on billboards as #1 pop artist. She is profoundly involved in world issues. Consuela Vanderbilt, thank you for being here. And then the lady doing the last night's woman of the hour was our beautiful Maribel. And Maribel opened her chocolatier, and she, of course, has learned a practice and a trade that's so specific to chocolates from Paris. She opened her doors last night, and she has so much panache. And Maribel, thank you so much for being our 3rd judge tonight. So finally, I get to tell you about the woman that will be emceeing this incredible show of charities from across the United States. And her name is, I'm sure you all will know. Well, let me ask you, who founded New York Fashion Week, ladies and gentlemen?
Fern Malice.
Fern Malice, thank you, sir. Fern Malice will be the person that will be taking you through 21 charities and telling you their story, their vision, what they sought to achieve, and let's make history together. Because ripples make waves, and waves make change. God bless you all. Thank you.
There's a direct correlation between the way we treat our animals and the well-being of their caregivers. We invest in charities whose mission is to ensure every pet finds a loving family, receives proper care, and focuses on the sustainability of their long-term welfare.
Core to Elysium is the idea that animals are the heartbeat of our homes, bringing us joy, companionship, and unconditional love to our lives. They teach us about loyalty and empathy, the purest form of connection. So, we invest in charities whose mission it is to ensure every pet finds a loving family and receives proper care. Who won't fund that? Okay, you all will. Companion Animal Alliance is starting us off. So please welcome our headliner, Jamie Glass Odom, and Little Dog to the runway, representing Companion Animal Alliance from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.